And now, the Squadcast.
Alrighty, folks, welcome to the Squadcast, the show covering everything worth talking about from upstate New York and beyond. We have a foursome today. It's myself, Jordan, Taylor, and Sam.
I feel like we're in the Brady Bunch, and I feel like I didn't want to ever hear the words foursome with the four of us. So now I feel weird.
Could be worse.
You know the best way to enjoy a foursome is?
What?
Vizzy. The best way to enjoy a foursome is with a Vizzy. So Vizzy is the newest hard seltzer on the market. It's like the rest of them, but better. We've been talking about it for a long time now, and I just got to come out officially with my favorite flavor, blueberry pomegranate. So
Really?
if you have any extra, you know where to send them because, it's just become my go-to.
Cheers, Jack.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Cheers, guys.
5 o'clock
Cheers.
somewhere.
Cheers.
So, top story today, all over the news, and it's something I think we were all hoping for to happen. Trump acknowledged Joe Exotic.
One of the biggest rating hits of the coronavirus, aside from these briefings, has been a show on Netflix called Tiger King.
Yeah.
And the man who's the star of this is a former zoo owner who's serving a 22-year prison sentence. He's asking you for a pardon, saying he was unfairly convicted. Your son yesterday jokingly said that he was going to advocate for it, and I was wondering if you've seen the show and if you have any thoughts on pardoning Joe Exotic.
Which son? It must be Don. I had a feeling it was Don. Is that what he said? I don't know. I know nothing about it. He has 22 years for what? What did he do?
He allegedly hired someone to murder an animal rights activist, but he said that he didn't do that, and he was.
Do you think he didn't do it? Are you on his side?
Are
you recommending a pardon?
No, I'm not advocating
As a
anything.
reporter, you're not allowed to do that. You'd be criticized by these. Would you recommend a pardon?
I'm not weighing in on Tiger
I don't think you would. I don't think you would. Go ahead. You have a question? I'll take a look. Is that Joe Exotic? That's Joe Exotic.
Let me get back to the coronavirus.
Jordan, you just watched Tiger King. How do you feel about it?
Well, first of all, that reporter shouldn't be allowed back. Like, they just got done finishing everything about flattening the curve and all these different things about COVID-19, going about the stats, all these different things and how things are working well. This guy comes out and goes, "Are you going to pardon the guy from Tiger King?" Like, get out. He should never be brought back in there. But all I know is he needs to stay in there. He did all the crazy crap he did. But Carol Baskin, we know what she did to her husband too. So that was a wild show.
Sam, do you think he's going to pardon him?
So I don't think the reporter asked a dumb question. I think it was very appropriate considering, who Trump is. And I think it would be a very Trump thing to do while he's a president to be pardoning, whatever the word is, Joe Exotic, right? I mean, I think if Trump is going to do something during his presidency, it's going to be something stupid like that, right? And if you look at it, if you watch the show, I watched all of it. I don't know if Taylor and Jack watched all of it, but Joe Exotic seems like he would be a Trump supporter. I'm not stereotyping or generalizing someone, but might be like he supports Trump. So, I mean, I think they would be, a good pair. And I think Trump, I don't think he's going to do it. I think it'd be stupid if he did it, but I don't think it was a stupid question from the reporter. But it is all over the news right now.
How not? There's only a certain amount of time for questions, and my man wasted 10 minutes to talk about Tiger King.
But if he's going to get something productive out of Trump, that's an appropriate question for Trump. I mean, something stupid and something ignorant that's something Trump would do.
Sam's got a point. If anyone's going to bite into this, it's Trump. Jordan's also right. Probably better questions to ask. Taylor, how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like it just shows how today's society, good times or bad, is built for viral moments. Because obviously that reporter was just trying to get a viral clip, very much the way we talk about late night television has that one viral clip that goes the next day. They were doing the same thing in the press conference. So I appreciate a little levity. I totally agree with Sam. I think I like when Trump goes, "Oh, that's Joe Exotic."
Is that Joe Exotic? That's Joe Exotic.
Obviously, Trump's not watching Netflix, though. I pray to God.
I don't know.
I hope not.
But let's if Ivanka was in favor of pardoning Joe Exotic, he'd be all over that because if it wasn't his daughter, he would date her.
Stop it. We're not supposed to interrupt on Zoom. Say the word pardoning for me.
Pardoning.
You're saying pardoning.
Pardoning. pardoning.
There you go. And Jack, you said whirlwind instead of whirlwind.
Tell him, Taylor.
When did
Tell
this
him.
all start? How long have you guys been drinking? Did I miss happy hour?
Quarantine season has me drinking at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 11 a.m. Like, I've been probably drinking since I woke up today.
Oh my God. Well, you look like it. I mean, we didn't really talk about your fashions and Jordans. We got a whole mix of quarantine fashion here.
We have the full spectrum.
Yes.
Sam and Jordan right now.
I'm thinking about warmer times and chiller vibes. What can I say?
I wish it was warmer. I'm outside while you all are inside for this setup, but this wind is killing me right now.
Oh my God. You did.
How did you do that, Jordan? But here's our next story. The New York State Police posted this morning that they had to go out on the Northway, shut it down, and rescue a goat from the underpass of a bridge.
First of all, I saw the tweet and I actually glanced by it because I was like, oh, whatever, a goat. No big deal. We're into tigers now. And then I swiped a little and I saw the goat literally up there. And I don't understand how that ever even happened. I mean, we know goats like to climb. We were just at June Farms. They always have their little houses and they go up on the roof and stuff. But to be on the underpass of a bridge in that position, that is a freaking miracle. That goat didn't just fall.
It's probably one of those yoga goats who, hasn't been around people right now, isn't climbing people's back, so it decided to climb a bridge instead. He was having a good time.
I had a little bit too much to drink last night. I got stuck under the bridge. That's all I got to say. Get it? Because I'm the greatest of all time goat. All right, dad joke's over with. I'll pass.
A little bit. It's okay.
Oh my God. Who invited him? Did he Zoom bomb us?
We'll say that. Yeah. I also didn't know. So this next story, I don't know how, I thought it was a Zoom bombing story. I seen John Mayer on a call with a music class from Oneonta, SUNY Oneonta, because everything's online right now. Yeah. And I'm thinking he must have bombed it. That seems like something he would do because he's all about the Instagram splash. But apparently he was just a guest lecturer and then was just going around doing freestyles for people. So someone asked him to sing a song about SUNY Oneonta.
Oneonta? Okay, well, I already have a tempo. SUNY Oneonta, you're gonna want to learn somewhere. SUNY Oneonta, you're gonna want to learn somewhere, and I don't care. You're going there.
Sam, you went to a SUNY school. Do you take this to heart?
I'm just really confused on how first of all, Jack's a huge John Mayer fan. He missed my birthday last year to go to a John Mayer concert, which I'm still butthurt about. However, out of all schools out there and out of all SUNY schools, he goes to a classroom for SUNY Oneonta. I didn't even know how that came about. I'm just really confused on how that happened, but it's really cool that it did. I'm sure those students had a fun time getting some perspective and experience from John Mayer, but I don't know how that even happened, but it was a really cool video. And I can't even compare any songs of John Mayer's because I don't know one John Mayer song, but that's a whole nother story.
You can stop talking now then. Taylor.
Right.
Sam kind of looks like somebody that would go to a John Mayer concert, don't you think?
No, that's what Jack looks like. I don't even know who John Mayer is.
He looks like, I'd say Dave Matthews with his outfit right now.
I would say Zach Brown Band, but that's a whole
Matthews.
different argument.
Jimmy Buffett, maybe.
I think Jack and we've been to a couple of John Mayer concerts together, probably back in like middle school, high school, but I never see Jack listening to music. I think he just picks bands that he thinks are like middle of the road, would be good for the brand, and he says he likes them. But I've never heard music in Jack's car, in his apartment, upstairs. I don't think you listen to music.
You might be on to me.
No, Jack likes the radio songs. Anything on the radio, Jack will have bumping in his car.
He so says he's a fan, but he's totally not. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, I think John Mayer is the king of content, right? If John Mayer posts anything online, people just eat it up. So it doesn't matter what school it was, what part of the country he was in. Two Buttons Deep probably still would have been posting that video because the love for John Mayer is so strong. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I guess just let him have his moment. He wears weird sweatpants, makes goofy music videos, and he's probably just high as hell all the time. That's probably.
I bet you.
Sure.
I bet you there were like, if let's say the classroom was like 50 people, it was like 4 students by themselves, and all the rest of them had their moms with them, or somebody was like just peeking on too. There was no class going on. Everyone just wanted to get some of John, but like I would too. I like him.
The professor's probably like, all right, my kids have not shown up to class in 3.5 weeks. What am I going to do? I got to call in a favor. And then now this is like record attendance level.
You think that's their Spring Fest right there? You know how colleges have Spring Fest? You think
Right.
they just paid John Mayer to go on a Zoom conference call?
Everybody that would be on the quad, we can Zoom up to 72 people, just hop on and have a party. I like that. We might
Actually, that's a new model. Colleges should do that. Pay an artist who's just sitting at home right now, right? And do a huge conference call with all their students. There you go. Watch out, you Albany. Found a solution for you.
I'm just saying, if I could be quarantined with anybody, it'd be John Mayer. And unfortunately, he did not make the list for the Choose Your Capital Region Quarantine House, which we've officially established, the 4 houses. And we got to go around the ring and see which house we are going to pick.
Yeah, first of all, I didn't get that.
Well, go to our social media right now and look.
If you follow 2 Buttons Deep on Instagram, Jordan, you'll find it.
Oh, I thought you said you texted it.
Sam, you're up first. Which house are you going in?
All right, I'm reviewing this now. First of all, I don't really know like half the people on the list, but I'll tell you what, I sure as hell won't go to house number 3, because how the hell did the Buttonista make it to their own house? What? You might as well put me in a room with a COVID-19 positive person. Let me just sit there and rot rather than go to house number 3. How did she even get her own house? I think Sam, Mir, and Jordan should have their own house, but the Buttonista? Anywho, I think I'll go with house number 2. Kind of sounds cool. Governor Cuomo has been really, really cool in the news with his brother. It's in his mansion. I don't know who Sam the burglar is, but I get unlimited Brown's beer, and I get food from Hattie's. So I think, and you get to chill in the mansion. I'm going with house number 3, but I'll tell you what, stay away from house number. I'll go with house number 2, but stay away from house number 3. That's my opinion.
But you don't know what the basement is like. The basement could be a terrible place where bodies are buried.
That's okay. The Buttonista's not there.
All right, Taylor, what house are you choosing?
Well, first of all, I actually kind of agree with Sam. I was surprised I made the list too, so I was a little excited about that. I didn't give any input, so I do appreciate my position on the list. I thought maybe each squad member would have their own house, so I'm glad to see I was the one that made it. My Instagram on the Buttonista today got over 400 likes, so I feel like the love is there. And I actually don't really like to hang out with myself that much. That's why I go to bed at like 8 o'clock every night. I'm just sick of myself. But I'm pretty stacked. With Mayor Shan, I get to have my coffee date with her every day. Stewart's Ice Cream. I mean, Waterside World, that was a fan favorite growing up. So I don't see how I could lose. And I'm already there. So I don't have to travel. I don't have to leave my house to go to the Buttonista house. So, yeah, 95 The River. I mean, I won their birthday name game. This is my house, and I'm going to stay there. And Pareca's, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I was worried yours was stacked with the Stewarts. And I also just realized I posted the first draft and not the third draft. We don't even have our logo on this one.
Oh, my God.
And we were supposed to put Kirsten Gillibrand with Billy Fusillo. Oh.
Quick question. What kind of music is WEQX? That's the house I picked.
It's the real alternative.
You did the Tito's Ice Luge with them.
Oh, yeah. I love that place. That's why I picked house number 2. Everything happens for a reason.
Damn, I'm so mad I posted this version.
You rushed. You have a typo in there nonstop.
I looked that one up. It's not incorrect. It's just not the proper spell.
I mean, that's why I'm upset. And I'm still getting a lot of votes, so I'm happy.
Well, because you're stacked.
No.
Can I just choose a tent in the woods?
Jordan.
Because there's a lot. Like some of them sound good, and then there's one thing I'm like, nah, I can't. I was thinking 4, but the puppies and babies included, nah, because the puppies, they might be cute, but they're peeing and crapping everywhere. The babies are crying. I can't do it. House number 3. I think Sam said enough. House number 2. It's the mansion basement. Who knows what goes on in there? And then number 1, Billy Fusillo he's an icon. But if I got to hear him say huge every day, all day, I couldn't do it. And so I'd rather pick a tent in the woods with my cell phone.
No, you have to pick one, Jordan. No cheating.
Then I'm going 3 because I'm gonna go to Water Slide World and I'm gonna turn it into a quarantine base and have full on set security of myself.
And me.
That was terrible.
And
No.
I'm a little offended you didn't want to join me in house number 2.
All right. Well, I'm going with a final answer, even though I'm mad at myself for posting the wrong version. House number 1.
Really?
You get the most play when you go with house number 1. Listen, Billy Fusillo, Bob Kovacic, 2 legends of the 518. And word on the street, allegedly, not confirmed, Billy Fusillo is kind of down and out on his health right now. That's why we haven't seen him as much in commercials. So if I buddy up with Billy Fusillo during this vulnerable time, and he kind of likes me and he likes 2 buttons deep, I see a partnership coming out of this. I see me being like the grandson he never had. He probably has 80, but I could be like the one that kind of makes an impact on him. Love Death with Coffee. So I've been drinking probably more coffee than alcohol. So I'd say that's appropriate to have. And I am friends with the guys at Pix 106, even though I hated them last year. And Nipper the dog, to own that, we can do many things. We could throw a Hawaiian shirt on him in downtown. He's that huge statue in the warehouse district. Throw a Hawaiian shirt on, boom, advertising. So I'm going with house number 1.
We're thinking of business. What about just enjoyment and fun? And couldn't you have said the Fusillo stuff before I said mine? Like, now I feel terrible. Thanks.
That's a you problem, Jordan.
Moving on.
So I'm in house 1. Sam is in house 2. And Taylor and Jordan together in house 3. There we go. That's the official results. But it's not the results of our TikTok dance-off.
Hey.
Everyone have their videos.
I sent it to you, Jack. Do I have to upload it now?
Taylor, do you have a video?
Do I have to film it in TikTok as a TikTok?
You can film it right now, and you won't need to film it at all.
Mine's not execution. Mine's just, hoping for a fan favorite.
The fans will vote.
I agree with Sam. I think it should be your favorite because it's objective anyway.
So are we still doing this even though TikTok is a Russian surveillance company taking all of our
China.
It's a Chinese company. It's a data processing company disguised as a social media company.
TikTok was the most downloaded app of 2019. More than any other app in the country. More teenagers are on TikTok now than use Facebook. But it is owned by a Chinese company that includes Chinese Communist Party members in leadership, and it is required under Chinese law to share user data with Beijing. And TikTok has admitted that it has sent user data to China. To put it bluntly, this is a major security risk for the American people. It collects the sites that you visit. It collects your search history. It collects your keystrokes. It collects your location data. It stores all of this and maybe lots more. And I can tell you, as the father of 2 small children who already have many of their friends on social media, even though they're quite young, I find this absolutely horrifying. And we know that it's a national security risk.
And I think TikTok is doing this so people flock over because you're not getting that love on Instagram. You're not getting that love on Twitter. You get on TikTok. Everyone's saying it's so easy to get big on TikTok. Why? Because they want foolish people to go there and start dancing so they get all your data.
Yeah, the algorithms are really favorable on TikTok right now. Once they get more users, and it'll be more like Instagram, I believe.
Wow.
Not to get too technical.
But that ain't happening. If you listen to that video, you should immediately delete TikTok. I immediately deleted TikTok. It doesn't remember when that face app thing came on and everybody wanted to see themselves when they got old, and then it came out that was owned by a Russian company that was going through your whole camera roll and had every single picture you've ever posted saved now. This is worse. TikTok, it not only records everything in your camera roll, but it also gets access to everything on your internet, all your searches, everything you look up. It is like way too much of a privacy infringement that I was like, nah, I'm not a part of it anymore. I don't even care. I'm just posting videos on Instagram. I ain't letting them have my info.
Listen, I don't feel good. After you sent me that video, I don't feel good about doing any TikToks. And if I'm being honest, I didn't feel good about it before. You see Jimmy, the way Jimmy looks doing a TikTok, I don't want to look like that. So honestly, I was probably going to pull out of the competition because it's crazy times right now. Crazy times we're living in. If something, God forbid, were to happen to me, Jack, I would feel so bad if the last thing I created was a TikTok.
Especially without your Fusillo fortune.
Exactly.
But are we putting this on? Are we putting our videos on Instagram for fans to vote or a TikTok page?
Yeah, Instagram.
Oh,
so that's why I didn't think it was a TikTok challenge. It was the Savage challenge. So it didn't have to be on TikTok.
We need, the one thing that's coming out of this for me is that we need to hire an unbiased third party
judge,
rule setter, judge, mediator for Two Buttons Deep. Someone that sets the rules, someone that makes the rules, someone that enforces the rules, and someone that can objectively judge, because
I'm glad we're on the same page, Taylor.
That's the audience, though.
But I don't know. I'm starting to side with Sam. I think things are a little iffy over here.
I think you guys are just trying to cut this challenge because you don't want my video to come out.
I do. I've been practicing all week.
All week? I learned it this morning. And I don't even want to know what Sam did, because if it's what you guys did with the cooking, where Taylor actually cooked something and you made mac and cheese, who knows what you're doing?
Going back to the rules. Jack said make a quarantine dish with all Pix products. Mine was a quarantine dish with all Pix products. I will fight that battle to the day I die.
Two. You said all. That's like a lot. You picked two: cheese and macaroni.
Yeah, she didn't have one market. She didn't have one Pix product in her sandwich. Mustard.
Well, I would have enjoyed eating both.
Thank you. Mine actually came out really good.
Oh my God. Hey, you know what? That's your fault that you don't want to live in the Buttonistas quarantine house, because if you did, you'd be eating all kinds of good shit. But instead, you're eating weird mac and cheese sitting in your mom's bedroom.
And first of all, yes, I am in my mom's bedroom because I came to Syracuse for a couple weeks for Easter, and she's working hard in the office, and I'm here, and this is the second best room in the house to have a conference call.
I will say, nobody lives the brand better than Sam.
Thank you.
Warmer times and chiller vibes.
Warmer times and chiller vibes.
Fine.
I appreciate that, but
absolutely fine. So how are we gonna end up? What's gonna happen with the TikTok?
I need your guys' videos today.
Okay.
Afternoon today, Thursday by midnight.
Another amendment to the rule.
You the maid, so you bagged him. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Yeah.
I keep telling myself one more time, because I'm a competitor and want to win this thing, and I want to do better. I'm going to, this is the only one. Take 27. It's the last one I'm going to do. The last one I'm going to do, I'm going to send it to Jack.
I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. You the maid, so you bagged him. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that dance. I just said it on the show. I'm gonna make better life decisions, hang out, and drink a Vizzy like a true savage. But I guess I'm the judge of the competition now, and I watched all of those videos, and it was a valiant effort by all. But if I had to pick a winner of the Two Buttons Deep TikTok Savage Challenge, it is Jordan. His moves were fluorescent, he clearly practiced, and he was the one that edited the fart noise in, so Taylor, that was not me.
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty.